Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
You ready to record?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Hello and welcome to 4445, a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock. I'm your host and best friend, Katie Pratt, also the most important member of this team.
I'm your secondary host, Colton Pratt, and the most important member of this team.
Wait,
Who are you?
so what am I? I am the third host and the second most important person on this team. And I'm Caiden.
I think we're all the most important member of this team.
I think we're all very important to this team.
I'm probably the least important since I put in the least effort. I did make the logo.
She did make a logo. I haven't changed it all
I
yet.
think I did the least
My bad.
effort, Katie.
I should probably
Well,
change.
you also come and record. You have a good mic, unlike me. You know, it's like a balance. It's like we balance each other. Colton does the most work by far.
Colin does like 96%
Yeah,
of the work.
and the extra 2% for each of us.
I was going to say, I would say I did 96% before Grace Green, my wonderful girlfriend and manager, took over Instagram for me, because now she does, like, every day makes a cute little graphic that I was doing for the first week, and was absolutely my least favorite part of it, all of this. And now she was like, she says, I enjoy graphic design. And I was like, cool. And she said, you want me to? And I said, sure. And so now she does it, and it makes me very happy.
Okay.
Makes me happy too. She does a good job.
She does a
great
great job.
job.
Shout out Grace Green.
Shout out Grace
Anyways, let me continue about today's date
An occasion.
and occasion. What is the name of your first pet?
My first pet, I think was named Sid. Is that the first one I had? No, Bob and Larry the goldfish.
You didn't have those. You were a baby. They were mine.
One of them was mine.
No, it wasn't. I picked out both. Bob and Larry were my fish.
Okay, I was
Are
alive.
Bob and Larry
He was-
named after VeggieTales?
Yes, they
were
were.
indeed.
Colton's not even alive. Colton literally couldn't walk at that point. I went into the fish store. I picked them out. I
The
fed
fish
them
store?
and took care of them. It was a PetSmart,
That's the fish story.
and I picked the two that I wanted. And the guy with the scooper like went in there and picked the two specifically that I was wanting. Mm-hmm. And then I took good care of them. One of them died before the other, and it was very sad.
Didn't the first one get stuck in the filter?
No, I think it died and its body got sucked into the filter.
That's nasty.
Oh,
I didn't get
that's
sucked into it;
terrible.
just like was stuck to the side of it.
So then its little fish guts have been filtering out to its friend.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Which
cannibalism
one
right
died
there.
first?
it didn't eat it.
Speaking of
He wasn't eating
Sorry.
it, Colin. He was living
Speaking
in it.
of-
That
I
might
have,
be a
I
little
have
bit
more than one
worse.
question.
Wait, no, I have something to say real
I
quick.
have more than one question.
Talking about animal cannibalism. You know the guy that on TikTok got famous for saying, in New York? Come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joshua,
That dude?
World of T-shirts?
Yeah.
I love him.
He's become more and more manic, and now he's very angry at a video claiming that New York City was his town.
No,
and
it's
then,
because he was excited to be in New York.
and
I
then
saw it. I love
And then
that
his
man.
follow-up TikTok was him feeding chicken nuggets to chicken. Like live
Aw.
chickens, he fed the chicken nuggets.
Oh, well,
That's-
I just like, he's
hilarious.
my city now.
Yeah.
I like him. He walks literally, if you map like all of the TikToks he puts out in a day, he literally like covers the entire city of New York twice. He walks like 10 miles a day just around New York City. And then he walks like his 2 miles home, his 2 hours to get back home. It's wild. Like his walking, and then if you find him live streaming, you can like find where he is and meet up with him. People have done that before. Anyways, we're off topic. Caiden, name your first pet.
My first pet, his name was Brady. He was a dog.
By
Hey,
Katie's
is-
logic, my first pet would have been Sedona, who was also a dog. She was very fat. I loved her.
Okay, Caiden.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at a video of you right now. Is that your
Why?
dog in the background holding completely statue still?
Is it black?
No.
No, there's a white dog. It looks like on your
thought
couch.
that's your. It looks like your dog behind you,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's.
Oh, that's Bella.
Why is she completely?
Well, it's not
still?
Bella. It's not Bella. It's a pillow.
Oh!
That is so freaky. She's not moving at all.
There's one of Tito too. It's right
Oh, there was a pillow of his dog named Bella over the shoulder of him for this entire time that has not moved an inch, and Katie thought it was his dog.
I thought she might have died or something. It was scary.
That would have been a terrible time to find out.
Yes, it would have. Okay,
while
what's your
recording.
mother's maiden name?
Are you trying to get our passwords?
No, these are my questions for this morning. What's your mother's maiden names?
It's Johnson. Kane, what's your mother's maiden name?
here. Frederick.
Okay, good. I think we both lied there.
Nope, mine was real.
What was the name of the street you grew up on?
I don't actually remember.
Dumb Street. Dumb Boulevard.
I think mine was Walnut Tree Lane. I'm changing these because I legitimately don't want to put out this information on my internet.
Okay, what's the name of your third grade teacher?
I'll tell this one. That's Mrs. Dixon. I asked her to give me my diploma.
Aw.
Yeah,
Really?
she was my second choice though.
Oh.
It was your first choice.
Miss Cicely, because she's at the actual high school, and I think COVID, they wanted people from the actual high school.
Did Miss Dixon say yes?
Oh no, I put it on my little sheet. I need to email her.
Okay.
But she was my, if Miss Cicely can't, Miss Dixon will. Which that's cool. Because she was my third grade teacher and my first grade teacher. And she was super nice, and I was her favorite, so I got away with a lot of stuff. It was cool. I saw kids doing the same thing as me, getting in trouble, and I just kind of didn't. It was awesome.
Okay. I have another question for you.
Why do you have more password questions?
What city were you born?
What city were you born? Grove City.
Wrong.
Where was I born?
Columbus.
Kane, where were you
Also,
born?
I think Columbus.
Okay, today is National Password Day.
Okay.
And so I was getting your passwords. You all failed the test miserably. Now I can log into all of your important data.
I want it to be known, every single one of those, other than the dog name, the teacher name, and the city, were lies. And one of them was unintentionally a lie. And I forgot the real answer. So, haha, try to get into my
Katie,
stuff.
you're dumb.
Katie's not dumb. The listeners are, who try to steal my stuff. Today,
Yeah,
by the way,
listeners.
speaking of passwords, today, for some reason, my banking app just didn't, when I logged in, it's supposed to normally it just scans my face and lets me in, and it didn't scan my face, and so I literally had forgotten what my password and username were, so I had to do a bunch of digging through all my files to find it, and it was very stressful because I was already kind of not in the mood because I was already running late, and Mom was making me cash a check that had been sitting on the counter for 3 days. So
yeah, your mom was telling us about that.
Yeah.
When I was at your house.
So yeah,
You're like, I already cashed that check. She's like, no, you didn't. You're like, I already did. I swear.
I didn't. I thought I did for sure, but I didn't. Yeah, absolutely didn't. So I cashed it today. It was great. And she wanted me to write a thank you note. It was for a graduation gift. And I could not read the name that was signed because it was in such probably great looking, but for me hard to read cursive.
Right.
And also, when you sign your signature, you don't actually put all the letters. You just gotta make shapes that are semi-letter shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at signing things. I hate my signature, and I can't figure out how to do a good one. And people have tried to teach me, and they look so good when other people do it for me, but I just can't do it. And I usually make other people sign my things for me. Is that bad to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to counterfeit anything.
Isn't
from
that
Caiden.
Plagiarism?
Okay, I take back what I said. I don't usually let people do that.
When we are inevitably big enough to be signing things, you're gonna know that one of the signatures was faked.
The one that's on my license is real.
My signature style.
I hope so.
The way I sign things, I put big C, squiggle, 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 and then put a line where the T would be in my name. And if my last name, big P, squiggle, 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 line where the T's would be if I was writing them. And it looks good, and I practiced it 100 times in 6th grade one day while my teacher was teaching something. I don't remember what it was. On my paper, I was just writing I was workshopping what I wanted my signature to look like. And I found a good quick one to do that's pretty consistent looking. So yeah, that's awesome.
Mine signature is pretty bad. Whenever we were signing for student council, you'd have to sign put your signature on a piece of paper to
You were in student council?
No, other people were in student council when they were trying to get signatures.
Oh.
And
How do you have a bad signature? What makes a signature bad?
Oh,
so
look
I
at
signed
mine.
my
It's
signature. I signed my signature, and everyone was like, "Wow, that signature sucks. You could sign it twice, and no one would ever notice." And I was like, "Nah, you're a liar." And then someone came up to me and said, "Hey, can you sign my paper?" And I signed it, and then I realized, wait, I already signed your paper.
So you didn't even recognize your own signature.
Nope.
Man, my signature, I feel is pretty identifiable. I think that I can read my own, but if you saw it, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was mine. You wouldn't be able to read that it says Colton Pratt. But I would be able to tell that is my signature. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Sorry to interrupt, but now we need to tell you about our sponsor for today. Today's episode is brought to you by Brush. Brush is an electric toothbrush that will change the way you think about brushing your teeth. It has powerful sonic technology and ultra gentle bristles. That means the Brush redefines what it means to have super clean teeth. Caiden, take it away.
You know, it's like that feeling when you just leave the dentist, you know that feeling when they've flossed your teeth, they've stuck that little stabby thing into your teeth, and it just feels great. You have a fresh, whole clean mouth every single day with this Brush. Katie, what will our listeners do?
Our listeners will get 15% off their purchase with the code POD15. But okay, ready? When I say a letter, type a letter. When I say a number, type a number. Ready? P. It's all capital letters too this time. When I say capital, it's capital. If I don't say capital, it's a lowercase. Ready? Capital P, capital O, capital D, 15. Follow the link in the show notes to enter the code POD15. That is capital P, capital O, capital D, 15. Obviously, when I said a capital, it means capital letter. To get your exclusive discount and upgrade your oral care routine.
Yeah, so thank you, Bruce, for sponsoring today's episode. Now we can get back to the show.
Bye.
Go Bruce that Bruce.
I love you.
All right, more about passwords. Katie, this is a weird one to talk about.
Oh, well, I just thought it was fun to try to figure out your guys' passwords.
I don't use any of that stuff for my password.
Hey, Katie.
Well, I know yes.
What's your password?
My password is 8.
For life.
8, bubblegum, watermelon, pink.
Yeah, her password is...
Wait, it's not 88.
Oh, not 88.
No, I forgot.
What is it?
It's...
What is it, Katie?
9.
9.
8.
98.
2.
2. 982.
Blue.
Blue.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells, okay.
FOR 445 PODCAST.
And then written out it says, when I type a number, when I say a number, type a number. When I see a letter, type a letter. My password always is 5318008. Because if you type that in a calculator, flip it upside down, it said boobies.
That is so childish.
So
I love it.
Also, my mom had a collection of what are they called? Dominoes, like big decorative dominoes on our counter. So I collected them and found 2 8s, 2 0s, a 1, a 3, and a 5, and I laid them all across in a certain way so that they were different than every other one. And I told everybody about it, and it stayed like that for a while. Where it stayed like that, where if anybody asked why those 8 ones were important, or why the 7 were important, my mom would have to look at them and say, it's because it spells boobies if you type it on a calculator. And I think that's wonderful.
That is actually pretty funny. That's clever.
That's a good,
clever boy, clever boy.
Those
Clever
numbers.
boy, clever boy.
I'm like a velociraptor. I'm a clever girl. All right. Thank you guys all.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
Have you guys not seen from Jurassic Park? It was a good joke for Jurassic Park. The guy says "clever girl," and then the Velociraptor, the Velociraptor eats him.
I remember that.
Huh.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys all so much for listening to this episode of 4445. I love you. That's
Hey!
Katie's thing. Katie, I was going to end it, and then I remembered that that's not what we do yet, because I need to know what our
Okay,
Instagram
when you're in
TikTok are.
Instagram and TikTok, go to the search bar. Ready? FOR445 PODCAST. When I said a letter, type a letter. When I said a number, type a number. Obviously. And then
Obviously.
For Twitter, go to the search bar and type FOR445 _PODCAST.
I would like to see someday somebody tweet at us a screenshot of them typing first day Katie doesn't say the type of number thing, to have it say typed out FOR and typed out the FOR FIVE podcast, and then have it say it's not working. What's wrong? I think that'd be funny. Tweet that at me and I'll show Katie. Well, at the podcast, because none of us actually have Twitter. Yes, Caiden.
What'd you learn?
Oh, Caiden! Ooh,
Caiden.
taking the initiative.
I thought you just forgot.
Why did you sound aroused?
Ooh. That wasn't my aroused sounding voice, but I appreciate you saying.
What's your aroused sounding voice? Can we hear it?
No, you can't, actually. My sister's here, Caiden.
You would do it in front of Caiden if I wasn't. I'm leaving.
No, don't leave. I
This is so awkward. He turned all red.
yeah, I'm feeling pretty awkward now. I learned, Caiden was right. Doing the I learned part at the end is very hard when I'm not ready for it. Katie, what'd you
I
learn?
knew it.
I learned that the Vandergriffs have stuffed animals of their dogs on their couch. Freaky stuffed animals of their dogs on their couch.
Yeah, they are kind of freaky.
Do your dogs ever bark at the pillows?
I think they're cute.
No, I don't think they even know where they're at. I don't think they know they're here. Because they're new.
All right. Caiden, what did you learn? Good sir.
I learned that if you tell a velociraptor clever girl, it'll eat you.
That's fair.
That is true. That's true. It sounds patronizing. Patronizing?
Patronizing.
Patronizing.
Both sound good to me.
I don't know which one's
Is there a
right.
difference?
I don't know.
Maybe. All right. Thank you guys all so much for listening for this episode 4 for 45. I've been Colton Pratt.
I'm Katie, your best friend.
And I'm Caiden. Immortal Inimus. You hate me, you hate my guts, you hate my family, you hate my dogs, you hate my pillow dogs.
Your guts are beautiful.
But if you're my enemy, if I'm your enemy, am I their enemy or are they my enemy?
It's a mutual thing.
Yeah, it's mutual. They're both mortal enemies of each other.
We're enemies.
Enemy.
You guys are enemy. All right.
We're
Enemy.
enemy. Hello,
all right.
mortal enemy.
Go lump your rug, and then remember that we are awesome.
Lump that rug. And we are
I
awesome.
love you.
Even if you're my mortal enemies.
There you go.
Hello and welcome to
jeez. You're jumping right into it.
Yeah.